Hi, this is Barrett from rhinestonealphabets.com, and I thought it would be helpful to show you just some of the different sizes that a lot of the different fonts come in on my website. And I've worked really hard to try to get a real divergent group of fonts. There's curly fonts and single line fonts, more blocky fonts, more round fonts. And then you're going to get into the cursive fonts, and I've got all kinds of cursive, single, double. And then lastly, I have a ton of the combo fonts that I've figured out a really sweet way of working with them, and CorelDRAW really does handle them very well. So what I'm going to do what I've done here is these are all just typed in, and so of course they're all quite small. They're not at their correct size here. And I'm going to show you a real easy way to convert all these into rhinestones that are exactly the right size with our stone sizer tool, which many of you are already very familiar with it, and we're so happy with the response that we've gotten for that tool. So these are really tiny fonts. This one, this one, this one. This is called the Tiny Euro font, and it's, as you can see, it's upper and lowercase letters. So I'm going to just grab onto the end of this thing and show you how I would go ahead and type capital, and it just works really slick. So I'm going to leave that one as is. These are all upper and lowercase letters, as you can see. This particular one is a capital letter only font, as well as this one over here. This one is the double line athletic font, and this one over here is the RA bold thin, and it's a 2-inch font. Now, down at the bottom here, we have 3 of the combo fonts. And the way these work is if you have the caps lock on, you're going to get the upper part of it. And then the caps lock off, you're going to get the lowercase. However, in CorelDRAW, there's an instant way of turning the font into lowercase. And I'm going to show you how to do that here. If you go ahead into Edit and Duplicate, and you pull that second layer down, go up into your text and find the change case. And go ahead and hit that lowercase button, and that's all there is to it. You've got the inside part of that word, and that fits perfectly. So let's do the same here. Edit, duplicate, and go into your text, and then change your text to the lowercase. And again, these are going to fit perfectly into that word. And the last one is a really thin font. It's the Athletic Medium Thin. This is the font that I kind of created for the back of hoodies. And again, we're going to duplicate, pull it down, text, change the case, and then go to lowercase. And that's going to create the inside of this font. So what I'm going to do now is eliminate the back, black, and I'm going to go ahead and grab each of these to show you how I would size these with the stone sizer. So the Rhinestone Alphabets Stone Sizer is a unique tool. We tried to make it really simple. We tried to keep it straightforward with a few buttons. There's so many font programs and rhinestone programs out there now, and there's several specific to CorelDRAW, that really all we wanted to be able to do was to size the fonts and resize the font to make it easy for those that just want to work with words. So let's go ahead and size this one with an SS10, and I'm going to show you how it works. it's going to take that and immediately put it into SS10 stones. And there it is. They're all sized at 0.127, perfect for cutting. So let's go to the next one, see how that one turns out. So this is a small font to begin with, and it's not going to change too much here. So there's a font that with SS10 stones is only going to be under, it's going to be in the 4-inch range. So that'd be a really nice one for a hat. So let's try this one. This is one of my favorite tiny fonts. This is the Tiny Cursive 2. And again, with an SS10 stone, this is going to measure 4.5 inches. So let's look at this one. This is the Tiny Euro font with all caps on. So this is a really, really nice font. And even with all caps, it's going to be only 6 inches in length. All right, here we have the single line simple, and these are getting a tiny bit bigger now, but really nice if you're working with a multi-level design. So this one's going to measure 6.5. And this one, which also has lowercase letters, but I have all the caps on for it, this one's going to measure 6.5 inches. Here's one of my favorite double cursives, and this is the double cursive, it's called. With an SS10 size, you're going to be looking at 8.5 inches. Really nice size. Okay, I'm going to show you a little trick now with the stone sizer. If you grab part of the word now at this point, you can pull in the letters a little bit, get it where you want it, and then let's say that you are wanting it to be a little bit smaller. Let's say it's 8.5 inches and you really are looking for something that's 7.5 inches. You have to resize those stones now because when you pulled it in, they all got small. And so what you're going to do is you're going to replace the stone. To get back to SS10, you're going to press this button on the right. But what you're going to see is that everything's way too tight there. They're all too close together at this point. So let's go down a level to an SS6 stone and hit the replace stone button one more time. And that's probably going to give us enough space. So this particular word we're going to do with SS10 rhinestones, or SS6 rhinestones, I'm sorry. So now that is exactly 7.5 inches. Okay, so the last ones that I want to deal with here are these combo fonts. And when you are sizing these with the stone sizer, go ahead and grab your whole thing. So you're going to grab both parts and then hit the resize button. And that will size both of them at the same time. And then you've got them ready to go to the cutter. They are all set. Every circle's perfect. You're good to go. And again, if you do any specific changes to these, maybe you're going to curve these words with the envelope tool, then you just go right back into the stone sizer and make sure all the circles are back to normal. You hit your size button and the replace stone button. That's all there is to it. So thanks for watching.